我提另外一樣嘢都係 kind of related，about Bitcoin。咁點解我話 related 咧？就係你頭先話美國要印幾多紙，即係幾多銀紙啊，先至會停咧。You never know。就算依家有幾多 US dollar in circulation，technically you can't say exactly how much US dollars are in circulation，right? You can guess approximately，但係 Bitcoin 嘅分別就係 you know exactly how many Bitcoins there are。right？First of all， 佢係每年淨係會俾你 mine 到唔知有幾多個 right？
I know there's a limit to it.
In total，no matter how long in the future， 淨係會有21 million Bitcoin in circulation。So the supply is fixed forever。And demand will grow when people see that 美金好似越嚟越唔掂喎，因為佢想 print 就 print，中國又好似要 ban Bitcoin， 因為啲人可以用嚟洗黑錢。巴基斯坦啊，同埋咩國家啊，又 ban 咗 Bitcoin。你一 ban 一樣嘢，屌我都知㗎，中國咁中意 ban 嘢，你係更加想講㗎。六四啊呢啲咁嘅嘢，你一 ban 咗佢，你一 censor 咗佢，我哋越想做 Bitcoin， 你 ban 咗佢，你就會覺得佢更加有價值 ，right？That's how I feel. That's how most people feel。咁所以個 supply 係 fix 咗嘅時候，個 demand 就自然係會越嚟越多㗎嘛。I feel right。咁點解話個 supply 係 fix 咗咧？你冇可能改變呢樣嘢，佢原本嘅 coding 就係話 that's all there's gonna happen，like that's all there's gonna be 21 million。So for example, in the first 3 years or something, 3 million bitcoins are gonna be mined. That's it. And then in the next 3 years, 150. And then the next year, 75, something like that. 即係一開始可能會有好多 Bitcoin 會 mine 到，然之後越嚟越少，越嚟越少 ，until 即係 eventually 會越嚟越少啊。So 個 supply 係 fix 咗，你改變唔到呢樣嘢，同埋就係你見到美國依家想 print 紙，想 print 銀紙就 print。When does that end? Right? In the next 10 years， 如果有 COVID 2029咁樣，咁佢又要有 stimulus bill， 又 print 多幾個 trillion 嘅 US dollar。
唔止嘅，咁你銀紙你咁樣 print 銀紙法，it just leads to one thing and that's inflation。Right？ 即係你已經唔好講話係咪需唔需要有 COVID， 需唔需要有 another pandemic or any other circumstances that would sort of trigger anything。你 print 銀紙就係 you run the risk of inflation。
咁你買嘢，你買棵菜越嚟越貴嘅時候，你喺儲蓄裡面嘅美金又越嚟越貶值嘅時候，so I think the rational thing would be buying into something that's going to go up in value。
冇錯 ，cryptocurrency 係呢個 ，it's a great investment value。
我覺得係啦，因為crypto 你喺點講咧 ？shit， 我冇啊。
即係唔係？同埋咧，另外一樣你可以咁睇，when cryptocurrency gets more popular，like you can pay for more shit with cryptocurrency。What it's gonna do is people are encouraging you to spend crypto because if you spend it, you're going to replenish it with your dollars for crypto, and that's only going to drive the price up furthermore. 所以即係而家嚟講，我會覺得 it's the most 即係最有 growth potential 嘅 investment。
我係諗緊 無論係 Bitcoin 又好啊、Ethereum 又好啊，我見到一個 theory 就係喺度比較緊 Bitcoin 同埋 Ethereum 個分別喺邊。Bitcoin 係一個 currency 嚟嘅。Regardless of how Canadian CRA taxes people on Bitcoin appreciation, Bitcoin is a currency. It's a global currency where no matter you're from China or USA or India, you can use Bitcoin and you know exactly how much it's worth. Whereas 如果你係中國人，你想換美金，美金越嚟越貶值，因為佢係咁喺度印銀紙嘅時候。It's not going to be worth anything. Why would you hold that in the short term, right? 但係 Ethereum, on the other hand, it's counted more towards as a commodity. And the reason I say that is because Ethereum 咧，佢係 work on 一個 network of blockchain。佢呢 blockchain 係可以開始好多其他唔同嘅用途。For example， 我上次講過 NFT。NFT 係non-fungible token。佢係因為it was created because 佢見到 Ethereum as any other crypto would do 係 created based on 一個 blockchain。佢有一個 stamp 就係話呢個 coin 或者呢個 token 係 exactly 幾時做嘅。You can verify exactly how many there are, if it's verifiable, if it's the real thing, if it's legit. Whereas this might be a bad example, but 美金 you can have counterfeit, right? 你 Nike 可以整一個 counterfeit, right? Adidas, Supreme 呢咁嘅牌子，但係 NFT because it's using Ethereum blockchain， 如果有一個 artist， 譬如啱啱 Beeple 係一個 artist，I don't even know who he is, but he sold the most expensive NFT ever for $69 million. And essentially what he did was 佢整咗一個 art piece 係一幅畫咁樣，佢 mint 咗佢用咗一個 blockchain 去 mint 咗佢，變咗個 NFT 賣咗佢。想擁有呢個 art piece 嘅人，佢就可以即係擺落佢自己電腦度。譬如Jack Dorsey 同埋 Elon Musk， 佢最近賣咗自己嘅 tweet。Jack Dorsey 就係賣咗佢第一個 tweet，like ever CEO of Twitter, right? Elon Musk 我唔記得佢賣咗邊一個 tweet，but they sold them for some couple $100,000, or I think Jack Dorsey sold his for some $1 million, a tweet that he minted as a NFT. So what that kind of means is 佢將自己嘅 tweet 放咗喺個 blockchain 度，話我係個 creator of 呢個 NFT， 我將佢變咗做一個 token，我想賣咗佢。個 recipient 買呢個 NFT 嗰個人會見到 ，I can verify that Jack Dorsey is the one that created this. Whereas 我買一個假嘅 Nike，there could be millions of these, right? Or 就算我買一個新嘅 Nike 限量版咁樣 ，they said there's only 100 pairs. Who's gonna verify that? Right? No one. 但係你喺一個 blockchain 嘅時候 ，it says that there are only 10 of these NFTs, then there's only 10. 譬如 Logan Paul 佢係一個 famous YouTuber，he's like one of the most famous YouTubers。佢賣咗一張first edition Charizard card, Pokemon card, that he minted as a NFT. And you can make millions of that because you know it's the real thing. And why would someone pay millions of dollars for a virtual kind of commodity? Is because, like I just said, 你可以 verify 到呢個係真嘅。你見到之前嘅 creator 係邊個？你見到之前嘅 owner， 即係就算個 creator 整咗之後，佢賣俾所有邊個人咁樣，你可以見到晒呢啲嘢。你可以見到，譬如呢張mint 咗做 NFT 嘅 baseball card，我想賣10萬蚊，我見到 Jeffrey 佢 bid 咗100萬，但係之後冇買到，咁哇屌，有人會俾100萬嘅，因為我見到噶嘛，喺 blockchain 度，佢 verify 咗所有嘅 transaction，我見到，喂屌，我10萬蚊梗係買啦，我之後可能會再貴啲咁樣賣出去。So 我用譬如 Beeple 嗰6900萬嗰個 art piece， 如果 like it was at one point of history 最貴嘅 NFT， 咁佢 keep 住呢樣嘢，可能 in 10 years in the future， 人哋會見到哇呢個人 own Beeple at one point of history 係賣緊最貴嘅 NFT 6900萬，我俾唔知道幾多億佢去買翻呢個嘢 ，right？ It's an asset，it's some kind of commodity。咁 Ethereum 係有好多唔同嘅 software 係可以做咁樣嘅嘢，類似 NFT 咁嘅嘢。In a similarly weird way, it's like when the internet was created. When internet was created, it's worthless unless you have Google, unless you have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. But once you create these things, NFT is like Instagram in a weird way, right? 咁所以 Ethereum 嘅 community 咧就係想 create 呢啲 software，去利用呢個 blockchain technology，right? That's how Ethereum gains its value. Whereas Bitcoin 就係用 security 去做佢哋嘅 main propellant for their value 咁樣係啊。
So no, the bottom line is, I think Bitcoin is a currency, right? It just basically is a currency, and I don't see it ever. 因為你越嚟越少，即係個 supply 係 limited to the point of like it's going to dry out. The supply of freshly minted bitcoins, freshly mined, sorry, not minted, Bitcoin, is going to reach zero at some point. 咁如果係一路有個 demand 嘅話，咁佢只會越嚟越高嘅啫個 value。
首先可能睇下佢用處喺邊啦。依家好多人都用 Bitcoin， 佢點樣 determine 一個 Bitcoin 係幾多價錢咧？就係用美金去 determine 啊嘛。但係 in the future， 當你有多啲咁樣嘅 crypto 嘅時候 ，like Ethereum 啊、Litecoin 啊 whatever，right？Bitcoins
currently Litecoin sort of based upon the Bitcoin value。Litecoin 嘅 value 係同 Bitcoin 掛鈎噶嘛
？I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one. 但係個 ideology behind 點解會有咁多唔同嘅 crypto 就係譬如中國咁樣，佢想 ban Bitcoin 嘅，因為啲人用嚟洗黑錢去帶去美國 wherever overseas，right？ 咁你 ban 咗 Bitcoin， 屌我咪開另外一個，我咪整另外一個 crypto 咯，即係類似咁樣嘅嘢。Ethereum 喺中國度係 ban 咗嘅，但係啲人 find out 你喺個 blockchain 度寫啲嘢，你絕對冇可能俾人 cancel 嘅。即係冇可能俾人 censor 嘅。You can't do it。因為 Bitcoin 咁樣，你全世界有咁多個 miner， 咁多個 network， 咁多部電腦喺度keep Bitcoin up。你一個中國共產黨，你想 cancel 佢，或者美國政府你想eliminate 咗 Bitcoin 呢樣嘢，因為好多人用 Bitcoin 去買毒品啊，或者買槍啊呢啲嘢。transact 呢 black market， you can't do it because it's global。即係你喺 Ethereum 度，你寫一句嘢6/4whatever，right？你係 cancel 唔到，你係 censor 唔到呢樣嘢噶嘛。So people found that out and they started using these kind of methods to talk back against the government, right? And you can't do anything about it. And the only way that government can censor these things is by saying you cannot mine Bitcoin or you cannot trade Bitcoin. But the government can never stop Bitcoin.
係咁呢個不嬲都係㗎啦。咁你好多嘢都喺 China 都係 ban 咗㗎啦。咁你
但係你一做呢樣嘢嘅時候，咪會 create 多啲 demand 咯。首先你會 question 點解政府要 ban 咗嗱？我唔用中國，我用Iran right no Pakistan as an example， 佢 ban 咗 Bitcoin， 啲人會諗點解你要 ban 咗 Bitcoin？OK， there must be some value in it。再加上你 ban 完 Bitcoin 之後，你捉咗喺度 mine Bitcoin 嘅人，你 confiscate 晒佢哋啲 mining computer system， 政府自己用嚟去 mine 呢啲嘢，去 mine 呢啲 Bitcoin， 自己去賺錢 right？ So it must mean there's some value in it. Like I just said, because, well, I didn't say this. Like, because there's a limited supply, right? So if you see value in it, that might be the way of the future. 咁我講翻 Bitcoin 同埋 Ethereum 點解佢係兩個最大嘅crypto 啊？就係因為 Bitcoin, like I just said, they're focused on security, whereas Ethereum 你有好多唔同嘅 feature， 啲 technologies, developer for software， 可以 create 啲 app 去 create 啲新嘅嘢，好似去 imitate the start of the internet， right？ 咁但係當某一個 crypto 會 reach 一個 level 嘅時候，啲 developer 會去decide 究竟邊一個 crypto 去 join 咯，即係邊一個 faction 啊。你其他所有 Dogecoin 啊、Litecoin 啊嗰啲 ，they might have their own uses，but at the end of the day，Bitcoin 始終 at this moment 係最大，因為佢有呢個 security 嘅
咁係即係 out of all the crypto， 佢最有 history。最it's been around and it's most I think it's the most traded currency。
佢除咗有一個 history 之外，佢個 story 好特別噶嘛，因為個 creator Sakamoto Nakam 唔知道咩 right？
Japanese guy.
The name is Japanese, but nobody knows who it is.
Yeah, nobody met him, or at least people who met him don't know who he is.
Yeah. Whereas Ethereum 嗰個 creator, like we know who he is. Vitalik something, it's a Russian guy.
Yeah.
佢名有啲難讀，我唔記得咗。Anyways，其他嗰啲 currency 冇咁值錢就係因為佢冇一個 finite supply，like Bitcoin，同埋冇咁多人去冇咁多 software developer 喺嗰個 platform 度整一啲新嘅 innovative 嘅嘢。I'll use this as an example。有好多其他嘅 crypto， 我唔記得個名啫，因為真係太多。佢喺啲app 度，譬如 Coinbase 咁樣，會 feature 呢個 crypto。你試下用啦，你睇下呢個 tutorial lesson。And 你睇完之後，我送一啲呢啲 crypto 俾你。I'll make up a name, ABC coin，right？ 你睇完呢個 tutorial， 我送啲俾你啊。咁我喺度睇啊 ，cause I wanted to know more about it。咁佢就係一個 feature， 就係你買咗呢個 coin 咧，佢可以用你嘅 asset 去借俾其他人啊。其實somehow right，it's not a new thing。Like in our current financial system, there are these kind of loans. I can't say specifically what it's about because I forget, right? But it's not innovative enough. Whereas Ethereum is the hub, is the Silicon Valley of crypto. 所有 developer 喺度 create 啲 software 係完全新嘅，你幻想唔到。NFT could be in the form of a art piece, could be in the form of a baseball card, Pokemon card, could be in the form of the music. 點解 Spotify 咁唔 appreciated by artists？就因為所有嘅 user 佢就算每個月俾 subscription，the majority of the money goes to artists like Drake, like Rihanna, things like people like that. 但係你 as 一個普通嘅 artist，你想賺錢，你嘅 Spotify 一啲錢都賺唔到。但係 through NFT，你可以有自己一個 fan base。呢啲人係 like loyal supporters of your music, and we know that your music is gonna blow up one day. We believe that anyways, and the only way that it can blow up is if it's scarce, if nobody has access except a very limited number of people. Similar to why people make limited edition Nike shoes, limited edition Pokemon cards, right? Things like that. 就係因為有個 scarcity, right? 你有個 limited supply 先至會 grow 噶嘛個 value, right? 咁我就 recently gone to Bitcoin. Myself, I invested very small amount, but I read a little bit more into it, right? A really interesting thing is that Bitcoin 喺大概10年左右嘅時候，有一個喺美國有一個網站叫做 Silk Road， 你有冇聽過？
冇。
咁個 software developer 咧，佢就 create 咗個 website 係 in the dark web 噶啦。咁佢就俾啲人去買毒品 ，eventually 俾啲人去買槍 ，and then the US government got really involved 去捉佢啊，去捉個 creator， 去 set up 一啲 entrapment 去捉佢。咁 eventually 個網站就 shut down 咗，但係佢哋 function 緊嘅時候係用 Bitcoin 去 transact。Nowadays people know that 如果你係要做一啲 black market 嘅嘢 like don't use Bitcoin because everything's recorded on the blockchain.
Well, you just use it to buy Starbucks, I guess. And, 即係 Starbucks 不嬲都收㗎啦。咁 and this Amazon something I don't know.
I don't know.
Pretty soon you can use Bitcoin to buy Tesla cars. Yeah. And the number of things. So it is the currency of the future. Well, I just think it's very much worth investing in, or at least looking into.
因為我嘅睇法，自從 like doing a little bit research on it, I'm no expert, but eventually I feel that crypto wallet is gonna be like the internet, where 我哋老啲一輩嘅人唔係幾識得用微信啊，有咁多 app 啊。唔係幾識得點樣用 YouTube 啊，仲睇緊 cable 啊。Crypto wallet is gonna be like that for people who aren't following up with technology's advancement. 屌我有一個自己嘅 wallet, right? I have cash in it, I have my MasterCard. What's a crypto wallet, right? But eventually, maybe that's all you need to go around, like people in China.In a way
係咯，而家好多地方都已經係㗎啦，只不過個 currency 係乜嘢咁解啫，即係
個 currency 係人民幣。
is using 即係 a lot of people are using electronic wallets。咁其實 in a way 你香港八達通都已經係一個乜嘢啦，已經係一個 electronic wallet 嚟㗎啦，係咪先
？For sure。
即係你可以去搭車，你又可以去 7-Eleven 買包煙，你又可以去大家樂食嘢，咁樣全部都係收八達通。
For sure。個分別就係
electronic wallet
crypto 會係一個。I'm just gonna say Bitcoin 會係一個 globally accepted currency。
Not only that， 佢仲係一個乜嘢？佢係一個 fluctuation， 即係你揸住張八達通，你荃灣搭去觀塘係13個半就係13個半，幾時都係。你去但係你有嗰個 你有一個 Bitcoin you have $1,000 worth of what's the name of a smaller denomination of Bitcoin they have it they call it a what 即係 like a tenth of a Bitcoin a hundredth of a
Yeah.
Bitcoin 即係嗰啲即係你 you may have $1,000 worth of Bitcoin today
Yeah.
but tomorrow is going to be like it may be worth 1,200
Yeah. Something like that.
yeah 因
Right.
為佢係個 currency 嚟 so it's and it's to this point I don't see it as a currency that's going to that has too much of a downside 即係我唔覺得會 invest in Bitcoin 會係有而家嚟講咧我睇唔到佢有啲咩人可以做得到係可以 devaluate 佢咯。
嗱，其實我頭先講咁多即係例如 crypto 嘅嘢啊，我其實唔係 promote 緊啲人去買 Bitcoin，我係純粹喺度諗緊 where's the future going？What's the future gonna be like？ Cause 我睇我自己爹哋媽咪嘅時候，佢哋用一啲舊嘅 technology，like YouTube，都唔係好了解點樣去用嘅時候，我會諗 if I don't catch on with the new things，I'm gonna be left out and I'm gonna miss out on a lot of new opportunities. In the same way that my parents are kind of outdated.
人就
Not that it's a bad thing. I'm just saying I want
No,
to
it's
be
a bad thing.
I want to
Come
be
It's a bad thing 即係
I want to be informed.
你知我做汽車生意啦咁樣咁啊 and I look at people who come in here to buy a brand new car a 2021 model
I know what you're talking about.
and 佢哋真係 they are lost they are absolutely lost in the new car and 佢哋 to them all they need is a steering wheel and a couple of pedals
Yeah.
so at the end of the day 即係你10萬蚊買架車咧佢真係用4萬5萬蚊到嘅嘢嘅啫即係 there's so much is left on the table 有好多嘢唔用嘅 or similarly with a phone like most people will use it just to make phone calls or send text or WhatsApp
你不如買部 Razors flip phone 幾撚型啊嗰陣時 right? If you're just gonna make calls and text, right?
但係好多人係咁車亦都係即係我睇見真係好慘見到佢哋即係我哋話即係你俾個咩我啦 I can set up controls from your phone that you can control certain functions of your car 跟住佢哋連個電話都唔識用唔好講話用個電話嚟 control 嘅車